Okay, I switched to camera. I was on that photo thing that they showed me, but I don't think that's turning out very good video, so I'm back to actual video. So she's speaking Spanish. We're out here in Highland, California. I'm pretty far away, so they can't say anything. They shouldn't say anything. Now, she doesn't have a PPE on, a face mask. He doesn't have a face mask on. They got a guy in the back of the car. She's closer than 6 feet. She better have a face mask if she turns around. She may have put it on, but when I drove by to park, she didn't have it on. He doesn't have a face mask on, and they're talking to a guy in the back of the car. No, she doesn't have one on either. So neither one of them are wearing face masks, and they're closer than 6 feet talking to a guy in the back of the car. Now, I understand that law enforcement officers sometimes do have to get closer to 6 feet. I mean, you do have to get up on someone, especially if you're going to put them in the back of a police car. They don't have face masks on, nor gloves. No gloves. No gloves, no face mask. Does he have gloves? I can't see his hands. But neither one of them are wearing face masks. This is the Highland Sheriff's substation. It's 15, something 15. I'm guessing 13 Paul 15. Unless it's a San Bernardino unit. And it's a 1 Paul unit. But it's Paul 15, whoever it is. I don't know about the other two up here. But Highland Substation of the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department believes they don't have to wear face masks. Ukaipa's all wearing them, all those deputies. Because, of course, Ukaipa sets the standard. No face mask. Yeah, you don't have a face mask on. Yeah. Yeah, no, you should put it on. You're violating the governor's order. Yeah. I don't care what it's hard to do. If you're gonna, you contacted me. Shut up. You contacted me, Sergeant. Turn around and go back to work. See that? They contact you and then they tell you you're impeding. I'm narrating. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people on here. The 52 people watching you. Okay, guys, so apparently journalists can't narrate on the street because it interrupts them from 45 feet away. I said 52 people watching. Hey, there will be as soon as I upload it. But I'm narrating into my microphone, and she decides to turn around and start addressing me again. But that's how they are. They contact you, and then they tell you you're impeding. She initiated. She turned around, looked at me. She was going to put a flashlight in my face. You saw her pull it out, right? They said, we can't talk through it. I'm talking through mine right now. This is what I look like right here. I have to talk through mine at work, actually. But I'm on the phone. We don't have people. I'm not talking to people on the, customers on the street. Oh, they must have called me. Now look at this guy coming over here with his flashlight. No face mask on him either. So I guess the governor's order is just for people that are citizens on the street, not for law enforcement officers. Sheriff McMahon, these are your deputies. These are your deputies, McMahon. Walking around with no face masks, talking to people, saying it's hard to talk through. Well, when they get COVID-19, they're going to have a hard time talking too. NYPD has dozens of sick officers. In fact, all the large cities across the United States have dozens, hundreds, maybe even in the thousands of law enforcement officers that are sick with COVID-19. And these officers are out here on the street with no face mask. And then she initiated contact with me and then told me I'm impeding. How am I impeding? I'm way over here talking to you guys. But they're trying to get me for 148A, as you saw, after she contacted me. Yeah, she made him go put on his bandana. But you noticed if I hadn't have been here, they would have still been walking around without him. If I hadn't have been here, they would have still been walking around without him. So that's why we're out here, guys. And then they try to turn it on you. You know what I mean? They're breaking the law. How many calls have they been on tonight where they didn't wear their mask? How many calls? It's a good question. It's a fair question. And now, they're out here violating the governor's order and their own sheriff's order to wear a mask. And when you point it out, they start flipping it to 148A. Now you're obstructing my investigation. No, I'm not. I'm standing way over here. All you have to do is shut your mouth and go back to work. And then I start narrating. She starts fucking looking at me saying I'm still obstructing. I'm not even talking to her. I'm talking to you guys. So oh, they said we already know who he is. They're talking about me. We already know who he is. Yeah, they were talking about me. I'm going to try something. Oh, never mind. I was going to try to zoom in because I heard that we have audio zoom on these phones, but these fucking bully ass cops out here, like this one right here, I flipped him off. He turned his spotlight on, I flipped him off. That's what he gets for turning his goddamn spotlight on. Alright guys, I'm gonna head out. There's no reason for me to stay. I am gonna keep my camera rolling for just a minute. Let me plug my mic back in if I can. Okay guys, can you see? I gotta take my glasses off. This is what I look like right here. See, I'm obeying the governor's order. But you see how she did that, right? She tried to flip it to 148A. No, we're not gonna buy that tonight. That's not for sale. You know, she's in violation of both the governor's order and her own county public health officer and sheriff's order. Her boss. And we call her out on it. She goes, well, you're impeding my investigation now. Fuck you, I'm not impeding shit. You turned around, she's getting ready to put her flashlight in my face. That's why she pulled it out of her pocket. I'm out here, guys. Community Leo watch. I'm not going to let up on them. Sheriff McMahon, it's time to tighten the standards, sir.